is closed. The festival is closed.
From Detroit to Royal Oak, Mother Nature crashes two big Labor Day parties, the delays, the cancellation, and what to expect for back to work and back to school.
Protesters target a decision President Trump has not even announced yet. This local student is one of thousands caught in the middle.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Severe weather really took its toll on Labor Day festivals across Metro Detroit.
So much so, right now DTE is reporting scattered power outages for about 4,000 people. Priya Mann is live downtown to show us what happened when storms sent people running for cover. Priya.
And you know, organizers kept people up to date in real time on social media. And even though this thunderstorm watch ended earlier than expected, those storms still packed quite a punch.
I'm disappointed, but you know, I understand why they did it.
Across Metro Detroit, festivals were forced to pause as thunderstorms rolled through. In downtown Detroit, organizers of the Jazz Festival urged people to take cover as performances were initially delayed. But by 8:30, the final acts were canceled.
I wanted to see Esperanza Spalding and VJ Iyer. There's a lot of really nice acts that I won't get a chance to see in the future.
Heavy rain, strong winds, and lightning picked up around 5:30 Monday evening. However, in Royal Oak, a little rain didn't wash out Arts Beats and Eats.
It just started raining like crazy, so we just walked over to 5th Avenue and then we just sat in there and got a table and chilled.
About 10,000 people were evacuated just after 6. Gates reopened around 8 and fans flooded back in.
There were no injuries, incidents. Now the storm wasn't quite as bad as we thought, but it was a little longer in duration. But safety always rules over business.
Mother Nature may have caught some by surprise, but for many, it only added to the experience.
Everybody coming back, they ain't gonna let the rain ruin their night and day, so why not enjoy it while you can?
If you're a real Detroiter, you ought to know it's gonna rain, it's gonna snow, it's gonna not. So, yeah.
That's right. You got to be prepared, right? Now, many of the people we spoke with said regardless, rain or shine, they had a blast at several festivals across Metro Detroit all weekend long. Reporting live from downtown Detroit, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
One, you got to err on the side of caution. Thanks, Priya.
Yeah. All right, well, we know tonight's weather caused some problems, but the next question is, are kids going to get soaked on their way to the bus stop tomorrow morning, because a lot of kids start school?
Fortunately, it's getting drier out there, and it'll be dry by tomorrow morning, Kimberly. It does get cooler, though, so kids, you may need a jacket or a windbreaker. As you can see, those storms rolled through early in the afternoon and then early in the evening, but now they are all gone. Thankfully, no watches, no warnings right now. All of this is part of a cold front that is moving through right now as well. A couple of scattered showers off to our west, but it remains dry by tomorrow morning. We've got temperatures in the low and mid 60s here in Detroit, 63, but already 57 in Sandusky, 50s and low 60s to our north. So this cooler air, 57 in Green Bay, 59 in Ludington, 51 up in the UP. That is headed for us by tomorrow morning. I think here in the city we'll see temperatures mostly in the middle and upper 50s, but some areas north and west of the city will see temperatures in the low 50s, but it will remain dry, partly cloudy, at least in the morning. What happens tomorrow afternoon? Where do temperatures go from here? And what about the rest of the week? We'll talk about that in your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Tomorrow is indeed the first day of school for most kids in Metro Detroit, but students at one school will get an extra day of summer vacation. Jefferson International Academy will open instead on Wednesday. The pre-K through grade 8 school serves students in Waterford, Pontiac, and surrounding communities. The reason school officials postponed the first day is because renovations didn't go quite as scheduled.
Well, these protesters are targeting President Trump even before he announces his decision on the so-called DACA program. Protesters in Atlanta showed their support for young immigrants brought here illegally by their parents. The president is expected to announce he will end the program. Coco McAvoy caught up with one Detroit student whose future is hanging in the balance. Coco?
Yes, Kimberly, hundreds of thousands of people are a part of the DACA program, including some college students. And we wanted to give you a better idea of who this impacts. We met up with 19-year-old Angela Martinez. She's a freshman at the University of Michigan studying to become a nurse. The Martinez family celebrates Labor Day with a small cookout.
These are jalapenos.
But for Angela Martinez, it's the day before the president's decision on DACA, a program protecting some people who came to the U.S. as children from deportation.
I still have a lot of fear. It's something that can affect my life completely.
The now University of Michigan student came to the U.S. undocumented with her family when she was 7 years old.
And my parents knew we deserved a better education and a better life, and they sacrificed everything. They knew that they could get caught.
Martinez applied for DACA and fulfilled the many requirements like going to school and having no criminal history.
DACA has given me an opportunity to get out of the shadows, get an education, get a job.
Still, there are different opinions in Metro Detroit on what should happen with the program. Some are against it, others are for it, and there are people in between.
I mean, I don't know. I was born here. But I tell you what, if I wasn't born here, I'd be trying to get here.
For now, Martinez is staying positive, despite the uncertainty tomorrow may bring.
And I want to contribute to my country. I want to show everyone that we are here to make a difference.
And DACA is not a path to citizenship. You have to reapply every 2 years and pay a fee. For more information on DACA and how the program works, we have a link on our website, clickondetroit.com. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
Okay, Coco, again, the president has not announced anything. We'll be waiting for his official word on this. We appreciate it. Labor Day in Texas brought heartbreak for thousands of families affected by Harvey's aftermath.
Yeah, some victims returned to their neighborhoods to see what happened to their homes and what belongings can be salvaged, if any. The Red Cross says about 1,400 people remain at Houston's Convention Center. 4,600 homes could be flooded for yet another week. And so far, Harvey is blamed for 60 deaths. And FEMA says it has about 560,000 families registered for its housing assistance program.
Meanwhile, donations and volunteers continue pouring into Texas to help Harvey survivors. And the Michigan Humane Society is racing against the clock to help displaced pets and livestock. They teamed up with the Houston Area Humane Society to try to help reunite people with their pets.
And there's another monster storm brewing out in the ocean. South Florida now bracing for the threat of Hurricane Irma. Residents trying to stock up on food and water, but supplies are running low. In Miami-Dade County today, a lot of folks skipped the holiday cookouts or fishing trips to prepare for the possible hurricane arrival. The Category 4 hurricane remains far out over the Atlantic, but it is moving slowly toward Florida. Boy, this is one of the most frightening calls you can get.
Yeah, tonight a local police department is warning you don't fall for it. We have a scam alert to share with you coming up.
What will North Korea do next? The world is on edge, and there are signs this standoff with the United States could take another dangerous turn.
But up first, the Local 4 defenders find a suburban police department doing something you might find surprising. Some officers rolled up on this lemonade stand and knew they had to take action. How a small transaction turned into something big and something amazing for both sides. Andrew?
We can change the world. I'm a believer that anything is possible. I've got a vision and I'm gonna make it true.
Wake up to something special this week is all about making your hectic life easier. It's Convenience Box Week. From food to clothes, makeup and medicine. Find out if these convenience boxes really help and what to watch out for tomorrow.
A new makeup bag filled with beauty products delivered to your home once a month. Find out if it's worth your money.
Remember, Detroit mornings start here.
It's the
When we think about police these days, we sometimes forget about the men and women behind the badge.
The Defenders True Blues series gives you a whole different view. Tonight we see police officers fighting a deadly disease instead of fighting crime. Here's Kevin Dietz.
All right, start taking orders.
What kind of lemonade do you want?
That pink looks pretty good.
A Troy police officer orders up a glass of pink lemonade. Not exactly what you'd expect to see on the 11 o'clock news, but maybe it should be. What's really happening here on Shakespeare Road in Troy goes on all across Metro Detroit all the time. Police doing something simple to show they care about their community.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Have any blue raspberry left?
There were cheers when we pulled up and surprise, and the other group of kids came through. It's always nice to see. I got kids myself, and they enjoy it.
The lemonade stand is being run by a couple of kids whose classmate died of incurable brain cancer.
our oldest son, Julian, who was, he was 5 years old at the time that he passed away from a brain tumor called DIPG.
The family's mission to bring good from a devastating tragedy. It's resulted in dozens of small fundraisers like this lemonade stand.
But as a family, every year we have a lemonade stand. The first year we wanted to raise $100 and we raised $300. Last year we wanted to raise $300 and we raised over $1,000.
That have led to hundreds of thousands of dollars being raised locally to find a cure for atypical brainstem glioma.
It's just a labor of love, and you know, we want to find a day that someday families won't have to hear no known cause or cure.
Troy's police chief heard about the lemonade stand, and soon cop cars were on the scene.
We feel very honored that they all took their time to come here today.
Pretty cool, huh? To the delight of children in the neighborhood who were treated to a glimpse of what it's like to be a police officer.
See that red lever right there? Push it all the way over.
The surge of customers in blue uniforms helped the kids reach their financial goal. All the money going back to fight brain cancer.
So to see that their support with the police and then they're all sharing on Facebook means the world to us. And the family, it means the world to them that someone's thinking of their little boy.
It's the kind of community policing police often do.
This is a part of it. These are the people who support us, who pay us to come out and take care of the business, to take care of those things that the police take care of, and it's nice to come back here and they are appreciative of it, and we don't get enough time to see this side of Troy, and I'm glad we got to.
But you don't hear too much about.
It feels really good, you know, they keep us going, and you know, they kind of keep driving us forward and knowing that we're not in this alone.
The lemonade stand has closed, but the giving continues. If you'd like to help these kids in their effort to raise money to find a cure for brain cancer, we put a link on our Defenders page at clickondetroit.com. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.
Good for everybody involved, too.
Yeah, smart business. They see the red, blue lights, come out to see what's going on. You realize you're thirsty.
There you go. They raise a lot of money, too, with some lemonade.
Well, here's a look at what I'm working on for tomorrow night at 11. What does drug addiction look like?
Immediate blackout. Terrible.
As long as I had a fifth and a couple packs of cigarettes, nothing mattered.
Just how bad is America's drug problem?
I think it's a massive epidemic. I think it's the worst epidemic this country has ever seen.
And the faces of drug addiction belong to our brothers and sisters, sons and daughters.
It's just everywhere. It can be anybody.
This is a challenge we cannot walk away from.
You don't have the option to walk away and still live.
Facing the opioid crisis, tomorrow night at 11.
All right, we'll look forward to seeing that. But before we get to Andrew, let's take a look at some pictures of hail that fell as storms roll through the area. Yeah, Susan Schwartz actually sent us this picture of a piece of hail. It measures about 2 inches there, as you see. And look at this little guy with a Paw Patrol shirt on. He's collecting a bunch of little pellets there. Thanks for those photos. And thankfully, the weather didn't get too dangerous out there, though. That's some...
Man, isn't that one of everybody's fears? You're driving home and you're saying, please don't hail on my car. Please don't hit my car.
Yep. Well, fortunately, this Labor Day, we're now ending on a drier note. We have drying conditions right now. It'll be dry by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, there might be a couple of showers, but nothing as violent as what we saw earlier today. Here's a look at some of the low temperatures later on tonight in your 4-zone weather, everybody. It cools off. You know, those thunderstorms were ahead of a cold front. What a difference a cold front makes. We go from 80s into 50s overnight tonight. Middle 50s here in the metro zone, 56, 57 degrees here in Detroit. Same thing in southern Oakland, southern Macomb counties. South of 94, same sort of deal. 54 to 56 degrees from Lambertville over into Lenawee County with 54 degrees for a low in Adrian. West of 275, we'll see some low 50s out there, low 50s in places like Howell. And yes, you may need to grab your jackets in the north zone too. Sometimes could start off in the 40s on Tuesday, heading back to work, and yes, kids heading back to school over at the bus stop. We're looking at 63 degrees currently. Winds now switching out of the northwest, bringing in that cooler air as we speak. Winds running right now at 8 miles per hour. A lot calmer than earlier with those thunderstorms, right? Well, winds are a lot stronger with Irma, of course. Look at that well-defined eye and that well-defined circulation just west of the Lesser Antilles, but they'll get scraped by this storm. Its winds 140 miles per hour, making it a Category 4 storm, staying at Category 4 status because the center of it is going to stay pretty much over the open warm waters of the tropical Atlantic, but still posing a problem eventually for the Bahamas as well as the rest of the Caribbean islands as it moves farther to the west. And by the end of this week and into the weekend, could be talking about it again as affecting the United States. Possibly Florida, possibly the Gulf of Mexico and those coastal areas. Still remains to be seen how it's going to go. So keep it tuned right here to Local 4. Low 60s right now over at City Airport. Some 50s already out there, like in Pinckney at 59 degrees. Winds already switching and coming out of the northwest in your neighborhood as well. So everyone cools down later on tonight. You've got 50s to our north, including 57 for our friends over in Green Bay, after high temperatures that were in the 70s. Again, we made it up to 85 degrees, but this warmer air gets pushed down to the south and over to the east. So we'll see 70s for tomorrow, just like it was in Minneapolis, and then 60s for highs as we go into Wednesday and Thursday. So the cold front is already moving by as we speak. We might have a few clouds, a couple of sprinkles in the morning tomorrow, but as you can see, still some energy in the atmosphere. So there's still a chance for a scattered shower as we go into tomorrow afternoon, around 2, 3 o'clock and afterward, mainly for after school activities. Some of that 5-minute weather that we're famous for. Dry, but wait 5 minutes, then there's a shower, and then it repeats over and over again. So some scattered showers tomorrow afternoon, but no more showers for tonight. Temps down to around 56 here in town, middle and low 50s in your neighborhood too. Sunrise right around 7 o'clock in the morning on your Tuesday. By Tuesday afternoon, we make it to around 70 or a bit more, but we got to watch out for a late day shower as we go into the afternoon commute or when you pick the kids up from school. Feeling more like fall on Wednesday and Thursday with some of that on and off rain once again. Highs only in the 60s, so kids will need their jackets through at least the middle of this week. Then as we head toward the weekend, some higher temperatures and more stable air. So sunnier skies in store by this coming weekend. Lions home opener, 75 degrees outside Ford Field next Sunday.
Nice day.
Okay, Andrew,
Thanks,
thank
Andrew.
you. Still ahead, a Help Me Hank scam alert.
We'll tell you how to spot a fake police officer who's trying to steal your money. And this could be the ultimate marriage proposal. We'll show you where one guy dropped to one knee and popped the big question, and the world's most famous person was there to witness it.
The Local 40.
In tonight's Help Me Hank alert, we have a warning from a local police department. This time it's Grosse Pointe Farms Police, but everybody needs to listen because these scams tend to move around. Residents say somebody is calling, pretending to be the police department. They claim to have an arrest warrant, and they need to meet you at a bank or another location so you can pay for that warrant because their kiosk is broken. It's a bogus story. Call police if you get a phone call like that.
Stormy weather leads to a boating tragedy for a local family. A man from Plymouth drowned in a lake near Knoxville, Tennessee on Friday. The victim is 30-year-old Andrew Ehrman. He is hailed as a hero tonight after he pushed his fiancée to safety while they swam in a stormy lake. That couple was together for a year. They had planned to get married. Police expect the 17-year-old will be arraigned tomorrow, accused in the shooting death of his stepfather. The police say he shot his father on the city's west side on Saturday night during an argument over money. This happened at a home on Ward Avenue. The teenager drove off. That sparked a search. He was taken into custody early Sunday morning.
Overseas, tensions are rising on the Korean peninsula, with South Korea conducting a live fire drill today. It was a show of force in response to North Korea's 6th nuclear test. The country is also reporting North Korea appears to be preparing for another missile launch. All this as the United Nations holds an emergency meeting looking for ways to rein in the rogue nation. President Trump is weighing his options, saying in the past, nothing is off the table.
A lot of people have proposed during a special trip, but this proposal, I think, moves to the top of the list. This fella popped the question in front of the Pope. He's a Venezuelan politician in exile. He was in the middle of an audience with Pope Francis talking about the unrest in his country when suddenly he just got down on one knee. The Pope was surprised. The man's girlfriend was surprised, but she did say yes.
That's all that matters, I guess.
That's all that matters in the end of that story. Days after marking the 20th anniversary of Princess Diana's death, her first son confirmed some very happy news.
That's right. Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge announced they are expecting their third child. They were forced to confirm the news because the Duchess is once again suffering from severe morning sickness, and she had to cancel a speech this morning. Prince George is now 4 years old, and Princess Charlotte is 2.